You guys, it quite literally is my nightmare to film when Joe is up here. He's up here with his headphones on. Hopefully he doesn't hear me. Does anybody else get weird about it? I do. So let me start by showing you my budget. This is the second paycheck of May. I actually got 3 paychecks in May. So with everything deducted, like insurance, renter's insurance, my take home is $1,270.61. And then these are the few bills that are coming out. So I have gym for $10, my portion of internet for $44, CapCut for $10.59, which still don't know what the benefit is. Like, there was one feature I used that they were trying to upgrade me, and it's like, I thought I was paying. So what am I paying for? I don't understand. So I need to figure this out because I don't know if it's worth it. Cricket, $10.59, and then cash flow for paycheck number 1. I did not do an unstuffing, but basically I did that off camera. Sometimes it's nice to do things off camera, and just to get it done, you know. But $14.62 is what I went over budget. So if you recall, my last paycheck was like the minimal. I had to stuff like the basics, like food, gas. I did not have any extra. So it was Mother's Day. I saw my mom, and I went over in the gifting category. So $14.62 is what I couldn't cover. I technically could pull from random categories if I wanted, but I didn't want to do that. So I just cash flowed $14.62 to pay off my credit cards. So my credit cards have a 0 balance. So all of those things added is $89.80. Subtracting that from my income is $1,180.81. Then I put $600 to student loans. So that means I have $580 to cash stuff for these next 2 weeks. But because the following paycheck, I'm going to get paid the 29th, which is still in May, but my rent is going to go towards that, and I still plan to do a $600 payment. So I'm not going to have a lot of money for essentials again. That's just how it's going to be. I'm going to be tight one paycheck and then have excess another paycheck. So basically I'm trying to look ahead, and the things that I'm stuffing here, I'm trying to double up in certain categories so I don't have to worry about covering it next paycheck. So that is everything. Let's get into counting the cash. My denominations are a little weird, so I'm going to be referencing my budget off to the side. But when I did my cash unstuffing, I ended up keeping that cash here toward my cash stuffing and just withdrawing the extra that I still needed. So this is a fixed stack. Denominations I wouldn't normally do. So let's do it with a calculator. That's always fun. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Perfect. So that's $580. Oh, so crazy. I haven't had this much just stuff in a minute. So actually, we'll just put the calculator up here in case I need it. But all right, so we're going to start with this binder. Apparently I went out of order. Sometimes it's fun to switch it up. Sorry, I struck you guys. Make sure we're in frame here. Okay. So this is my bills binder. This houses my biannual and my annual things. So my biannual car insurance. So I'm double stuffing because the last paycheck I couldn't put car insurance in. So 50, 70, 80. So I'm doubling up. And honestly, I might be fully funded based on the past. So let's see how much we have here. So I have 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 440. Wow. I won't know until the next few days. I usually get a notice like a month before my premium is due. It might be around now, actually. But this might be fully funded, which is cool. Which means I don't have to stuff this for a few weeks. Now, jumping to annuals. I'm going to stuff gym fees because my Fitness Pal is due sometime mid to end of June. And I just want to prepare for that now. For my Fitness Pal to do custom macros, it's $80. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I have another channel. I want to start documenting my weight loss journey, but I am trying to get back on my game because before my eye surgery, I was working with a nutritionist and working on doing a reverse diet. And then we just got into a cut when I had to stop. And I need to get back on it, especially with getting married. And just I'm not healthy right now as far as my weight and everything is concerned. So I want to start utilizing my Fitness Pal. I started to. It's just really hard to be consistent sometimes. Just low energy. Ugh. And that's another thing too. I went to the doctor back in March and I got blood work done and I thought I was getting a full workup of like thyroid related stuff. Turns out I didn't, which is frustrating, but I don't know. I sometimes suspect that I have thyroid issues. So I might be stuffing that in the future, like when I do have extra paycheck, like more to medical to get another run up done with my actual doctor because I saw a PA last time. I don't know. Who knows? I might have to be on thyroid medication. So there was no rollover, and that was because of preventing having a bunch of money owed. So here's my change because it was Mother's Day and I went and saw my mom and I haven't updated about my mom recently, but she's doing much, much better. So she has thyroid issues and she's on metformin and depression medication. She's in a nursing home and her medication was just way too high. So they pulled back a little bit and now she's like back to herself. She has an appetite again. So it was really cool. I took her Chick-fil-A and she had a normal appetite again, which was great. I felt good knowing that she was eating. So but yeah, she seems to be in really good shape and she was really happy to see me. So doing groceries, doing the normal. And again, my denominations are weird, so there might be weird cuts of me like looking off to the side. Gosh. So 50, 100, 120, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. So the wallet is all stuff. That is just my grocery money. I keep everything else in my binders. Since I've become more digital lately. There's like a hair on here. Okay. There's still a hair on here. I'm not wearing my glasses or contacts. I'm quite literally doing this partially blind. But I just need a break, guys. My glasses hurt my head. And to be honest, I don't want to go to my eye doctor. I briefly mentioned this, but I'm debating a lawsuit. I've been looking into and researching lawyers I feel that there was medical negligence involved with the whole eye situation, so I want to talk to a lawyer about that. And yeah, it's like, I don't want to go to my eye doctor because of that. That's just weird. Okay, so this is getting $30. I like to break it up because whenever I tend to spend money for myself, like it's typically like takeout, whatever, coffee, which is usually things I load on an app and have to pay back that way anyway. So I like to break it up so it's easier to pay back. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, gas and tolls is getting $20. I just want to, I use up a lot of gas to see my mom, and then I emptied this completely too because I had to pay for the toll for my Easy Pass. So I just want to beef this up because I won't have extra money to do it next paycheck. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That way I at least know I have some cash to the side if I need to get gas, because this money here is taking me basically through the next 4 weeks for most categories. Okay, this is my little grocery sinking fund for like extras, stock ups. And this is something I broke up too, apparently, just because I had an excess of ones and stuff. I had to figure out how to use that somewhere. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a lot of categories are getting love, but most of it is just important essentials. Okay, so this is where denominations get weird too. So putting 50 in here, normally I do 25 and 25 into Sam's Club, but we are stocking up. Let me see. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. They got completely depleted. So this will take me through the next 4 weeks. Kitty's is getting money. It is getting $30. And now they have 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I won't have extra money to stuff for them either, so wanted to beef it up a bit. Sam's Club is completely empty. Again, denominations are strange. Okay, so this should be 50. Let's just double check. So 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So in just a few weeks, guys, I will be student loan debt free to be fully debt free. So that's why my budget is just really strange for these next few weeks. So bear with me. Things should get more exciting as I have more income available to stuff in other categories and actually get my sinking funds built up, which will be really cool. Okay, car maintenance is empty. That's something I depleted weeks ago. It is getting $20. Okay, electronics. I did technically deplete this. I was starting to save for a phone, but to avoid having to pay a bunch back to my credit card for going over on my mom's gifting budget, I just pulled from here just to be transparent with you guys. But we're skipping back to gifts. I depleted that, as I mentioned, for my mom for Mother's Day. So I'm just going to put $20 into here. And then Kitty Emergency is getting $30 since I like to try to match it to their regular, like, everyday fund. So 30 is going in. And I did end up spending from here. I didn't pull the cash for it yet, but Remy needed an inhaler. He was 10 puffs away from his inhaler being empty, and that is like life-sustaining medication that he needs. I should insert that clip, but if you didn't know, cats can have asthma. I'm sure dogs too. I learned that after being his mom. I didn't realize that animals could get asthma. The bean is getting his inhaler. This is the process.
Sit down, Bubba. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
He's so
4, 5, 6, 7,
The little thing in there flutters
9,
when he's
10.
breathing.
Good job, buddy.
He associates it with food. We're supposed to do that so that he wants to take it. So now he gets treaty time afterwards. So 100, 200, 300 in the bank. So 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. So 385. Just okay. Okay, and then the last thing to get money is medical. I still owe a little bit from when I went to the gyno and we're getting blood work and such back in March. I'm almost done paying it back. It is getting 20, but I'm going to be saving up in this category once I pay that balance back, which I just recently checked. It was like 185. Once that's paid back, which will mostly be taken care of with this money here. But anyways, I'm going to start saving up because I really want to get that checked out. And if I do have hypothyroidism or something like that, I want to be in a good place so that I can lose weight, because I just feel like I've gained so much weight in such a little amount of time. I'm tired. When I went and got my hair done a few weeks ago, when was that? March? Yeah, I think it was March also. My hairstylist discovered like a bald spot on my head. So I don't know. I feel like I might have some of the telltale signs of like thyroid issues. So I have 100, 20, 25, 30, 135. So let me know your experience down below if you've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, like if you care to share. I know that's super personal, but I'm really curious, like what types of things should be tested for, what symptoms you had, and that sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like they gaslight you. My TSH level was really high. And you know, it was just like brushed off as like, oh, that's fine. Like, I'm like, what? I don't think that is fine, but okay. But yeah, I just feel like sometimes doctors can gaslight you and stuff. But anyways, thank you for watching and supporting. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.